Hi everyone, my name's Claire and welcome to vlog 1 of this college van life series. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Claire. I'm from a really small town in Texas, but I'm going to school in the Southwest, and I'm just going to keep it kind of private just for safety reasons. Other than that, I am a full-time college student, and I am majoring in archaeology and minoring in history and geographic information systems. I live in the van full-time, and I have now for about 2 or 3 months. It's been challenging, to say the least, but I think it's just a really good opportunity. I think it's a good way to go to college. And my hopes for this series, this channel, is to show other college-age students, especially females, that there are alternatives to living while going to college. Doesn't matter if you're in a big scary city or just a small local college. Doing this saves you so much money, and I think it's definitely worth the challenge. It makes you tougher, it pushes your boundaries, it pushes you outside of your comfort zone. But I truly believe that life starts outside of your comfort zone, and I think it's a really good opportunity to experience not only college, but experience life, and to experience the joys that, you know, just like being on your own can be because of doing this. And my hope is just to encourage other people to think about your other options that you have other than just renting an apartment or living on campus. So with this channel, I really want to get into kind of the nitty-gritty of what it's actually like to live in a van full-time, especially in college, because we all know college is hard, especially going full-time, trying to have a social life, trying to have a job, etc., etc. I really would appreciate if people would leave comments or leave questions. I promise to answer them as truthfully and as honestly as I possibly can. Because I do want you guys to know the goods and the bads. And sometimes it definitely feels like the bads outweigh the goods, but I promise you that it's all worth it in the end. And I just really want to be honest. I want to show you guys exactly what it's like to do this, and for you guys to get an experience or get a sense of what the experience is like, especially if you guys are thinking about doing this yourselves. I highly encourage it. I want to see it become a big movement. I want it to be prominent. I want it to be known that these college students aren't settling with the idea of going into debt that they'll never be able to pay off. My goal at the end of this is to graduate 100% debt-free, to not have to take out any student loans, to actually walk away with money in my bank account, if that's possible. Yeah, I just think that there's so many more options, especially when you consider alternative living, to ensure that you're going to have a great college experience and a life experience. Doing this has opened up so many doors, and I have met so many amazing people that I really want to encourage other people to do the same. The experiences that you get out of this, really, you can't really get anywhere else. And for those of you who are wondering, my van does have a name. It's the Clara van. Clever, I know. She is a 2000 Ford Windstar. She has about 185,000 miles on her, so she's had quite a long life. Unfortunately, I'm going to put her through a lot more, so I hope she's up for the challenge. So this is my life. Everything that I own fits into this little 35 square foot home. I built everything myself. Except for this little cubby thing right here. That was Target for 30 bucks. I was going to make my storage space out of pallets, but it got really heavy. And so I decided to do this, which is just like pressed wood. And actually, I don't really know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm going to say. It's lighter, it's actually pretty stable, so it's a good find at Target. The bed I made myself with wood and everything that we had at my house. It took me about maybe a month and a half or 2 months to do the total thing from start to finish, with the planning and the organization and the dimensions and all that kind of stuff. Just working on it in the evenings whenever I get home from work or get home from school. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of my little tiny home. It's held up actually quite well. I haven't had anything break yet. Fingers crossed that nothing does. It's pretty cozy. It's pretty comfortable. You have to be very aware that your space is always limited. Sometimes it is a pain in the neck, literally, to not be able to stand up in your own home. But that again comes with the sacrifices that you have to make. But it's not something that you really necessarily hate. I'm outside most of the time, or I'm at school most of the time, so I'm not even at my house a majority of the time. So these little comforts are all just luxuries to me. And they're not necessary. I have everything that I need. Sometimes it's annoying to not have a toilet or to not have a shower or to not be able to stand up, but that's okay. Also, just a heads up, none of this is going to be shot on a fancy camera or done with fancy editing. One, because I don't have a fancy camera, and two, I don't know how to edit. So bear with me on that. But I just really want you guys to understand exactly what it's like. I want to show you guys, I want you guys to come away with more than just fancy drone footage or something like that. I want you guys to actually experience what I experience while doing this. So I promise to hopefully not just sit here and hold my phone in front of my face every single day, but to just share my life experience with you guys, to share my passions and also the low points, because that's what life is all about, is to draw from other people, draw experiences from other people, and to learn about things that you might not have ever considered or might not have ever thought about. And if I can answer even one of your questions, that would be great, and I feel like maybe I could continue to do this. Also, please leave feedback. I want to know if you guys want me to not hold my phone, or if you guys want me to not sit in this part of my van, or if it's too loud or not loud enough or whatever. I kind of want to make sure that you guys also get like a good experience out of this. So just let me know. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. Please leave questions and please leave comments down below and let me know what's on your mind. What are your burning questions? And I don't know if I'm gonna do this every week or maybe twice a week or whatever, but I want to make sure that all of your questions get answered. So go ahead and start asking questions, and I'll see if I can answer them for you. I'll see y'all guys later. Bye.